Jonah, a forest ranger, set out to report for duty at her new post. Suddenly a cut appeared on her finger. She pulled over to quickly treat the wound. A cicada blocked the road. Ahead, legend has it that when an animal stands in one's path, misfortune will follow. Jonah, however, had never heard of this saying. Just then strange laughter came through the radio. She switched it off when she looked up again. The deer was gone. Soon she arrived at her assigned area. She prepared to hike to Black Mountain and check the watchtower. This was necessary, as hikers had been mysteriously disappearing here from time to time. Exhausted, the woman returned to camp. Not long after Jonah fell asleep, a shadow appeared outside the cabin. The eerie laughter jolted her awake. She turned on the light and got up to investigate. Someone was at the door pleading to be let in. The man seemed terrified. Jonah told him to calm down first. She needed to get properly equipped before helping. But the man suddenly turned and walked away. Panicked, Jonah chased after him barefoot. In an instant he vanished. She reported the incident to headquarters via radio. They instructed her to stay put and said Ranger Jack would come to us. From a distance the man's voice called out again. Jonah ran toward the sound. She found the man, arm grotesquely twisted, his voice muttering strange words. She is here. She is no longer herself. Jonah assumed he was simply delirious from fear. The next morning, a search team arrived at the ranger station. They confirmed that the missing woman's name was Sarah. The station chief reasoned that, since the mountain paths were treacherous at night, Sarah could not be far from camp. Jack was assigned to lead the search. Jonah, however, had injured her feet from running barefoot the night before. She was told to rest at the station. When she noticed Sarah's ID card on the desk, memories of her own missing daughter came flooding back. Determined, Jonah resolved to search the forest alone. That night she encountered the black deer again. Its gaze seemed fixed on something beyond. Jonah turned to follow its line of sight. Ahead stood a woman, head bowed, silent no matter how many times Jonah called. As Jonah approached, the woman whispered, "Are you real?" Then, overcome emotion, Sarah embraced her. Jonah was still puzzled by Sarah's words. Before long, she brought the woman back to the ranger station. They drove her to the hospital. Later that night, while Jonah was preparing for patrol, a figure darted past. She rushed after it but found nothing. Terrified, she retreated quickly into her tent. Something prowled outside. She pulled a handgun from her pack. The creature's hand, clawed and monstrous, stretched toward the tent. It was ready to strike.